guys, Pablo G here. I wanted to make another video in the series for all the maps in the game in regards to sniping, aggressive sniping and whatnot, so let's get right into it. Spawn in. Okay, we're at the back spawn here. We'll work our way back. A lot of these boxes you can super jump. I think that's been established. And this map is a really good sniping map. If you've noticed, all the terrain is flat for the most part. There's not very much variance. So when you move around and snipe, if you run over an uneven surface, your aim will get thrown around. So having all these flat surfaces and very predictable terrain makes sniping, and especially while you're scoped in while moving, a whole lot easier. If you look over here, you can't super jump from that window since there's that little upper part, but you can super jump from the other side. So if you run out of spawn, you want to get over here quick, there you go. We're going to come up here. We don't want to skip this area, it's a very important area. Let's say very aggressive teams coming up. You can hold this angle, hold like this, you kind of bait them out. So basically you can peek out from here, usually aim here, here, or you can aim up top if they're jumping. You can bait out a shot and slide back. They're going to see that you retreated. Because, you know, your sniper are typically not going to play aggressive. So they're going to either swing this wall or they're going to hug this wall. Typically they're going to swing this wall because they want to have the angle on you. If they're kind of hugging the wall, they have to get all the way here to get to you. So 9 times out of 10, if you retreat back, they're going to go on this wall, and you can usually line up a shot. Alright, now we're out of spawn. Let's say you have map control, or the game just started. You can snipe from here, snipe doorway. All these windows typically is going to have someone sitting there. Very, very good position here. You can pretty much snipe the whole map for the most part, and then retreat if you need to. You can even play back here because you have that head glitch with the terrain. You could get really back in spawn and yet again, you can super jump on these boxes. What I like to do, let's say I'm the aggressor, I want to fight. I'll clear out whoever's here, I'll walk up with my team, I'll get on the box, and pretty much just pop off a shot. If they're past this third door, probably not a good idea because they're going to be probably over here, so you probably just fire. But if they're further out, or they're playing a bit more reserved in the back, you can jump out and just aim in. Okay, on to the next area. There's 2 of these buildings on this map, 1 on each adjacent side. What I like to do is, this is like a power position, I would say. You have access to this spawn, anyone jumping here, you can clear out the other building. You can peek here if you want a deep angle from all the way back. You can shoot here, or if you really want to be ballsy, you can just sit in this window. Peek over's there. I like this window because if you clear out this area first, let's say you're running up, you know there's no one here, you can get up all the way to this wall and not worry about this. You can solely focus whoever's here and avoid who's coming out from here. Another thing I'd like to add, as far as super jumping, these windows you can also super jump. And that gives you an opportunity to have some really nasty shots. So let's say I'm aggressed, this is our spawn, I'm an enemy spawn. I killed whoever's here, but there's people coming up here. I can either poke from here as a deep angle, or what I can do is I'll super jump out the window, and I can see whoever's coming, or I can even make a shot. Alright, another tip for these buildings is you don't want to just walk in conventionally. There's probably going to be someone sitting in this corner watching the door. There's going to be someone here, post on wherever. So there are many ways you can get inside. If you crouch here and turn around, you can come inside. Or you can play the mind games and go to the other window. So if if someo's chasing you or in this corner, they see you jump out, they thought you'd jump out, but then you come back in the shot. Alright, now we'll focus on mid. In my personal opinion, you don't want to stay in mid too long. There's not much cover, and if there is cover, you're going to be sitting still for the most part. So, let's say I get some cheeky shots in. I'm getting beamed from here. Whoever's coming out from here can just walk up and go into mid, take care of me. Or if I'm sniping someone deep spawn, I gotta worry about whoever's here or team running out. I can get naded, I can get shot, so you don't want to stay in mid too long. Typically what I do in mid is if I really have to go through mid, I'll just take the boxes and go straight over, or what you can do is you just go down. Just skip the staircase, don't need to go there. You can super jump from this way. You can do the same window trick. One thing I like about this building is there's no boxes here, there's boxes here. So if you have the advantage with your spawn, use these boxes. You can either just view who's there, or if you can take the shot, you can take the shot. Alright, let's make our way back to our side of the map. We have this long corridor, and let's say you're coming out since you spawned here. Give all these boxes. What I like to do is, if I know the team's very aggressive, I'll clear all these boxes first. I'll take these angles, make sure no one's in these corners. Typically, no one's really going to be camping in your spawn side, but you know, if you do have aggressive team pushing you, you do want to be mindful of these boxes, of them coming up. They're not going to hug this wall typically. They're going to jiggle this, wait for you to come back, and then they're going to push. So, like I said with the mind games, if you just pop out a shot from back, you're more than inclined to probably push back. They're probably going to expect you on like this angle or something. Or you can just slide back, re-aggress while they're in the middle, because when they get past this box and they know you retreated, at this point they have no cover. So you either slide out and get a shot off, or you can either sit at one of these boxes and do a jump shot on them. Like I said, plenty of boxes, plenty of angles. Get really creative with what you can do. Some of these shots are going to be a little harder to hit than others, but you can sit back map, someone's full camping window, just get up on the box, take care of them. Alright, now you made it out of spawn, you took care of the aggressive team, you're about to make yourself towards mid. This is not a entirely bad spot, but I wouldn't play here too long. A lot of these players kind of have preconceived areas where snipers will sit, like especially over here, or really deep in there. So if you're getting beamed, probably best idea to not stay here too long. If you need to go back, you can, but the only thing about this angle is you're kind of blind to whoever's coming here, whoever's coming here. So if you know they're pushing very aggressive, I wouldn't be holding a deep angle or sitting out here trying to peek from there. I'd be playing these boxes, waiting for someone to wrap the corner. Just pre-fire them, but unless you know the coast is clear, you can go out to mid, you can drop down, you can snipe the other side, make sure this building is clear, but you want to kind of just be aware since you have a lot of your sight line cut off. What I like to do is, I'll peek window first typically, because they're going to be watching this lane. Peek over here first, try to clear this side. If I know that side's good, then I'll make my way to this side. Reel it back a little bit and go back to this area. So if you're not spawned in over here, let's say you spawn in back here, and you want to run out to the right side, typically there's going to be a lot more action on this side. Those two sides of the map, you're going to have usually an AR beaming here, someone sitting at the door. Typically people aren't going to be sitting on this box, it's more for aggressing on that side, so I wouldn't be too worried about people on this box, but if you're going to be standing out here, you have your boxes, people can jump on these boxes, get on here, so if I know someone's going to jump, I'll kind of aim here, or if they're just going to jump spam, I'll aim right here. So you can super jump, but I'd use this more for evasion than going for a shot, because you have this big old wall blocking any of your shots. Unless you can kind of time your shot right, which can be really hard to do. I'd more, like I said, just use it for evasion. Say someone's coming here, run back, or hit a fadeaway on them, go back. Moving up, these two pillars, really good. You can kind of just jiggle and bounce the angles if you need to. You can take care of who's coming from here. Same from this side. People will jump up. They're not going to be on this area. They're going to come up here, typically playing this angle. So, since you're here, you can either just nade the spot, flush them out, or hold the angle. Same thing goes for this box. If you want to be aggressive, you know the map's clear, just jump out at them, see if you get a shot. Alright, we have these two kind of sniper areas of the map. Kind of no really cover except this prone. I don't typically like to sit here a lot. A lot of people do kind of expect snipers to be in this area, so if you are going to be here, let's say you're just pushing with your team, top 1, top 2, I usually like to see if someone's here, and what I'll do is I'll jump out. You can either slide aggressive into the spawn, or if you need to retreat, you can get back to this box, and just go back. Same thing goes, you just go from there. Okay, if you're going to be playing sniper v sniper, and they're sitting on this area, on the other side of the map, you can either do this window, or you can do this window, it doesn't matter. Just get up on the window and aim from where they are. Or, you can hit a shot into the windows. Let's say you've cleared out the entire mid, your team's pushed up over here, and you really just want to clear out their spawn and be a menace. What I'll do is I'll run up on the box, I'll check who's coming here. Typically this area is empty. I like to super jump and check the angle. Usually someone will spawn behind this box, or in this left corner, sometimes back there, but if you know you're in their spawn, they're going to spawn. Clear that angle first, because if you walk up, and you don't clear that, you're just going to get beamed. So, clear that out first. I'll jump here. I'll kind of hug this wall in the back, so I can have as much view, and let's say if there's someone here, they won't see me. So I'll clear out here, take out flank, I'll go into spawn, just double check, make sure there's no one back there. Let's say I didn't go that area, I wanted to just push straight into spawn. What I'll do is I'll just take that angle, pop off a shot, I'll clear up here. Typically people don't spawn here a lot, but they will get on occasion. This area is going to be your area. I would literally just hug this wall and wait for people to come out, and you can pop the shot off. But mind you, you have to be aware of these spawns, so don't sit here for too long, don't be scoped in for too long, pop a shot or two and kind of run back. So you might have people spawn over here and they might run down, not typically, but if you're in this area, you just reroute up here and get out. If it's getting really dicey, just go back from spawn, have them chase you, pop the shot, slide out, then reaggress or retreat if you need to. Right, since we're on the other side, most of the rules are pretty much the same. You have the pillars, you have the boxes, you have the jump up, but you have this area. So what I like to do, I'll hold this angle typically blocks you from the door, and this angle, and anyone running out you can pop a shot. What I like to do is I'll take this, clear the door, clear this, go from there. Typically there might be a couple people down here, just depends on the mode. If it's like patrol or objective, might be more, but if it's a typical deathmatch, you're not really going to have that issue. Yet again, you have this box for jump outs, if you really want to, or you can go to the other side. What I like to do is, if our map's pushed up, we have this spawn, just jump out, we have this area. You can even do it from here if you just want to light jump to see where they are. Just do that. That'll be all for our Runoff sniper guide. There are more videos in the works, so stay tuned. PopOG out.